What's up with it? It's your boy McFly, man, the hardest working man in shoetainment today. Coming at you again with another video, man. We're gonna talk about some of the foolishness that went on today. If this is your first time over here in the land of McFly, I want to welcome you. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully you become a frequent flyer over here in the land of McFly. Today, if you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, I wore the classic cool gray 9s today. Yeah, we anticipating Hurricane Florence, and she's been raining and winding and everything, but we had to get out and hit these streets today, man. So we're gonna get into the day, man. I guess before we get into these L's, let's get into some of these wins, man. Shout out to Jimmy Jazz, man. Our local Jimmy Jazz don't get a lot of shoes in my size, but went in there and found some steals on some clothes today, man, and we're gonna hit y'all up. It's my wins for today. Starting out, we got this super fresh hat, no fucks given, with the splatter paint, 90s theme on that bad boy. It was on sale. It ended up running like 20 bucks or something like that, but hat, epic. Got some Levi's shirts. That bad boy was a whopping, guess how much it cost? Guess how much it cost, bro? $5, bro. $5 for this shirt, man. If you got a Jimmy Jazz around you, you better go hit them up. They got some cheap clothes in there. $5 for that shirt. I ain't done. Oh, what we got? Bam! Another one. $5 for that shirt. Say you got more? You want some more? All right, we'll give you some more. Bam! $5 for that shirt, man. These Levi's shirts, this ain't none of that off-brand. $5 for name brand clothes, man. Jimmy Jazz was winning. I couldn't believe it. Got this joint today too, man. It's like a multicolored thing. It's fire. It was 20 bucks, but had to get it. Bam! And lastly, we got some Levi's shorts. $10 for these shorts, man. I don't really wear 569s though, but I'm gonna wear these, man. $10? You crazy? You serious? No brainers, man. So those are the wins from Jimmy Jazz. Winning. Thank you, Jimmy Jazz. Customer service was great today, and it ain't always that great, but today it was great. Now all you need is to get some size 14s up in that thing, and we good, bruh. We can do some things. Jimmy Jazz. Get some bigger damn shoes, man. What's wrong with y'all? So now, to this other foolishness that happened today. Woke up this morning, man, around 3 a.m. Checked in on Yeezy supply for these Wave Runners. Get them in my cart. Can't check out with them, man. Something's wrong with my credit card. Won't let me check out with the damn shoes. So I'm thinking, all right, we ain't worried about it. That's only strike one, you know what I'm saying? We straight. So around 4 o'clock in the morning, we hit up a couple of the UK sites. Didn't have no luck on that. I was like, all right, no big deal. So I went to bed. Next thing I know, I woke up around 9 ready for Adidas. I go check my phone. I got the homies, man, my boy Fox, my boy Deeds, hitting me up, man, talking about how they could have had me the Wave Runners and missed out on that. I was like, bro, I'm striking out all across the board. So I'm like, hey, only hope I got left is Adidas. So me and Bass sitting there, we got the computers up, we got the phones up, we ready, we in the waiting room, everything looking gravy. Get on pretty quick, man. Like after they started selling, I think we was in at about 10:02. We got in on the cell phone. Shocked, I ain't never got in that quick. Had the 14, added it to my cart, get ready to check out, and these sorry motherfuckers kicked me off the site, man. Kicked me off the whole damn site. Just booted me straight up off that bitch. I'm gonna put the picture up here somewhere so y'all can see the error message they gave me. Couldn't get back in. Wouldn't let me back on the site, bro. Would not let me back on there. Finally got back in. They didn't have my size. The biggest size they had was a 13. I was gonna risk it all and squeeze these big ass feet in that 13, but I ain't that thirsty, man. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Don't buy shoes too small. if you can't get it in your size, Don't go down a size, bro. Don't do it. Take my advice. For any of you Bigfooters that naturally wears a 14 thinking you can get into a 13, don't do it. You heard it from me. Don't do that shit, bro. So in the meantime, while we were going through everything for the Wave Runners, I skipped off and got in line for the Lebrons on the Nike app. So after all the Yeezy madness was said and done and I officially took the L, I went back over there to check that. Took an L on the Lebrons. Didn't even get the damn Lebrons, man. Like shit. It's 2 L's today, man. I'm highly upset about it. And to cope, I'm about to get online and I'm gonna buy that damn iPhone XS Max. That's gonna be my cope for these L's. I'm buying that shit, the phone. Hell yeah, I'm doing it. And so what? So that was Wave Runners. That was Lebron's. I was able to snag a pair of Wave Runners for the homie. He wanted them. He wasn't having any luck, so I went ahead and threw him that alley, man, so he could get up. And not gonna front, man. I like to see people get ahead, and I don't mind looking out for people. But I really wanted that shoe, and I'm a little salty about it. But I ain't gonna hold no grudges, man. It's all love, you know. I got you covered. Pretty much everybody I know got a pair. You know what I'm saying? One homie got like 3 pairs. Another homie got 1. I got 1 for him. Everybody got the damn shoe except me. It's like the shit that I don't want or I'm on the fence about, I get it with no problem. But as soon as it's something that I really want, I can't get it. And it's really getting on my damn nerves. So, anybody got the hookup? Wave Runners, size 14. I need them things, bro. For real. Like, somebody look out for me. I know that's damn near impossible for that big ass shoe, but whatever, man, they out there. Might have to hit StockX up or something, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna end up with that shoe, period. Maybe, depending on what the price is looking like. Cause y'all know I don't be paying that rate. In other news, I guess a big topic of discussion right now is these Mellow 13s. A lot of people been hitting me up, asking me why they got canceled. Want that insider Nike information. Let me tell you, I got it. Here's what happened. I don't fucking know what happened, man. I don't have no damn idea. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got my own thoughts and assumptions though, and there's a lot of stuff being rumored around. So I'm gonna tell you what I think, and we'll talk about it a little bit. I was hearing a lot of complaints about mold on the shoes. I don't really know how true the mold is, because those Cherry 13s had mold on them, and they didn't recall those pairs. They just issued refunds on them. You sent them back and that was it. They didn't recall them because you can't fix that. Another rumor was that the panels were leaking or whatever. And for the people who got the earlies, I don't know if there was any leakage or not, but I didn't see any leakage on the early pairs, so I don't know if they would leak over time or what. But if you get the pairs, I mean, are you not checking them when they get to your store? Are you just checking in the serial numbers, or are you just, are you not looking in the boxes? I mean, I guess for any of my people who work at sneaker stores, you can answer that question for me. When you guys get shoes in, do y'all physically open the box and look at the shoe, or do you just check off the serial numbers and make sure the numbers match up as to what you got? I've never worked at a shoe store, so I don't really know. But if somebody could shed some light on that for me, I really appreciate it. But I would think that they wouldn't look in the box, because you're getting hundreds and hundreds of pairs of these shoes. You know, you're probably not gonna look in the box and check them all, but I at least would check a couple of them just to see. Another thing was that Nike might be trying to crack down on the earlies. And the way I see it, man, a lot of people is screwed, boy. If they recalling these pairs and you can't equate for all your pairs, man, ain't no telling what's gonna happen with that, boy. You are royally screwed on that thing. But who knows? I mean, I had one of the homies asking me today. He was saying that he thought that they'd recall them to ship them back and put the 3M on them because people was complaining. I don't see no way in hell that can happen, because, you know, you got, say they made 100,000 pairs, you done shipped them out throughout the nation, or throughout the world rather. You know, they're not gonna round up every pair just to bring it all back in, to the hub, ship it back to China for them to redo it because people are complaining. Jordan Brand ain't never cared before. People was complaining about them CP312s and they didn't change that. They didn't recall that joint, so why would they spend more money, effort, and time to send these back and put 3M on them and ship them back? I don't feel like that's real. That don't make sense to me. As a businessman, as a person who runs a business, I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, oh well, bro, it is what it is. If you're gonna buy it, you're gonna buy it. If not. You know, that's just pretty much how I feel about it. Now, the real thing that I think happened is I think that it was just too many shoes dropping. You know, the international can't even talk today, man. The international flight pack, all of them shoes have set. The class pack, all of them shoes have sat. People are saying that the Mellows are the best ones, but I don't see how they the best ones. I think the Mellows is trash, man. Like if it was 3M, if it was mesh 3M or leather, it'll be a way better looking shoe. But that nylon crap, nah, bro, that is not the best shoe out of that pack. Them CP312s is the best shoe out of that pack, in my opinion. You like what you like, that's your thing. I'm just saying, I like the CP3s the best. That's why I bought them things. But that's more logical to me, that it's too many shoes dropping. You had the Wave Runners, you had the Lebrons, you had Nike that dropped all that other stuff that they dropped. You'd be better off pushing those Mellows back so they could have a standalone weekend. But when will that weekend be? Because next week you got the creams. It's like Adidas is on their throat with these restocks. Like they ain't playing. You giving them an avenue and they coming in. And I think Jordan Brand just want that one little solo weekend where they can kind of eat, you know, over there and not really have a lot of competition. And that really makes the most sense to me. Either the shoes leaking, the panels leaking, or bad quality control would be a means for a recall. But I don't think it's a recall. I think they just told everybody to hold the pairs because they pushed the date back. Because stores should have these pairs. It's not like they didn't ship. You know, you wait until Thursday or Friday to cancel a release. The shoes is already out. People just gotta hold them. So for all the people worried about pairs, they already in the stores. You just gotta wait, you know, until they roll them back out, which I think they're gonna push them back a week or two, or they'll probably drop in October. Whenever there's a quiet, you know, point, you had them 18s that released today. They dropped too. They still sitting. You know, it was a lot of shoes that came out today, and them 13s just would have been added to the mix. They already gonna sit, but they probably would have sat even harder. But so now you pushing back, you know, you get your numbers up on the resale sites, people expecting them, it's anticipated, they buzzing, and then you come back on the back end and boom, here they are. Y'all want them now, don't you? Here you go. We ain't changed shit. Didn't change a damn thing. Go ahead and buy them for full retail instead of waiting on them to drop in price, man. But that's really what I think happened today, pretty much, man. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think happened. I'd love to hear your opinions on them. Like I said, too much competition or either quality control, but I doubt it was quality control because they would have sold them anyway. And if something was wrong with them, I feel like something would have been wrong with all of them. I mean, it ain't that much difference in the men's pair and the kids pair on these 13s. It ain't like they doing a lot of different things. So that's just something to think about, man. A lot of people would jump to conclusions and think a lot of random things that's too far-fetched. But, you know, once you're in the know of business and you know how business works and how people do things, you know, that's pretty much what it is. So, long story long, I didn't get Wave Runners. I didn't get Lebrons. I didn't want the 13s. I didn't want the 13s at all, and I'm about to cash out on the damn iPhone. So shout out to Jimmy Jazz and Apple. They the true MVPs. I fuck with y'all, man. That's who I'm rocking with. So until next time, man, it's your boy McFly, the hardest working man in shoetainment. I holla at you. We're just getting one song only. Lady Honey.